Hello. It's been a while, and I just wanted to make a short little video about, Geometry Dash, and how to get better. So basically, I'm just gonna give some tips. This video is probably gonna be kind of cringy, and it's probably gonna be like very low tier, but you can see, I wanted teach you how to be able to beat Easy Demons here. This is an image of Easy Demon. I don't think I could publish a video of me actually on the game right now to YouTube because all my devices are dead and I can only really upload on this one device. So I'll just use these types of stock images. But I wanted to give some tips and advice on how to get better at the game. First of all, I wanted to talk about just in general starting the game. Probably a lot of people that have ever played this game or ever heard of it probably have heard of it some way of in school. Like they'll be at school or in school and they'll see a friend playing it, or they'll want to play it, or their friend will tell them about it. And a lot of the time, that's how people get, that's how they first play the game, But a lot of the time, those people just, are decent, but then don't really play it after a lot. Obviously, you gotta play the game quite a bit to get good. You can't just, play it a little bit on and off to, really get really good, First of all, this is probably, very low tier advice, meaning, probably it's very common. It's, common sense, right? So, I recommend when you first start the game, you don't go straight to the user levels, A lot of YouTubers do that. I don't really recommend that because the user levels, they could frustrate you, and you could accidentally jump to something really hard, and you could be frustrated, and you won't want that. And I feel like all of us that really play this game have, that frustration and, difficulty with that. This is kind of boring. I'm just talking and you're looking at a still image. But, basically, you can see I play this game a lot. I obviously have a tab open about all 9 circles levels because, I try to beat 9 circles levels, and I just in general really like the game. But you want to go straight to the RobTop levels, and the beginning is probably to be really hard to start off with, but I recommend you beating them in order because they introduce the new game modes and the new updates extremely well, and you could progress a lot more smoothly and a lot more modernly by playing the main levels. I will admit though, once you get to slightly harder levels like Clutter Hunk and stuff like that, you might want to practice those a little bit more. And once you beat those slight milestone levels, you might want to. And this is just again my advice. It has bias, but I think after you beat something like Clutter Hunk, the levels you'll see after that are going to be quite a bit, really difficult compared to the past levels, right? Clutter Hunk is the start of that, but after that it gets quite a bit harder too. So I recommend playing levels, rated levels that are kind of challenging. I would recommend after you beat Clutter Hunk, you maybe want to play a few rated levels, just see how the user levels are. Maybe play a few featured levels. I would recommend if you're at Clutter Hunk difficulty, you should probably play some 6 stars, which is the difficulty harder. The first stage of the difficulty harder. I think these will really help you in your progression, and I think that I recommend it. So, I recommend, like I said, just playing rated levels. After you play rated levels, I would recommend you get a little bit of skill and maybe play some easier challenges. Maybe build up a little bit of skill. Maybe play some consistency challenges to try to, build up your consistency a tiny bit. And then after that, you should move back onto the RobTop levels. You should try unlocking the coins and then going for Club Step. That is a huge milestone, and it might take you lots of attempts, but the best starts somewhere. Alright, after you beat something like a milestone like Clubstead. This is just for people that have already beat this. It's a huge milestone, you know. I would say that like the majority of players don't get that far, but once you get that far, you might want to try to knock out some other RobTop levels, and maybe try to beat Theory of Everything too. After you do that, I recommend going on to User Demons. So I recommend playing a lot more challenges and a lot more demons. When you do this, it builds up consistency and it makes you better at the game. When you get a feel of the user-made demons, you know, it also builds up your demons, it gives you stars, and it just, in general, makes you better at the game. After you beat, I would say, probably about, like, 10, you know, easy demons, I would say after you beat 10 easy demons and get a challenge, I would go for a medium demon. Now, medium demons, to me, they always seem like a huge jump from easy demons, but really, it's not like a huge jump. Medium demons, I would recommend going for easier ones. I recommend Invisible Light, which is a pretty easy one, and I recommend Fractured Circles. I also recommend, what is that other one? Oh, yeah. I recommend, well, actually, no, never mind. It's an easy demon now, but Secret Box is, like, you know, it's in between easy and medium demon. You might want to beat that, too. So those 3 demons will probably kickstart your journey. You know, beating those, you'll get some wave skill. You should also beat, like, easier wave levels, like Problematic and stuff like that. You know, after you do that, it's pretty good from there. You could beat some demons, try to beat some more medium demons, and then I recommend after you beat at least one user demon, medium demon, you should go for Deadlocked. I'm pretty sure I went for Deadlocked before I beat a medium demon, but Deadlock will probably seem really hard and unmotivating unless you beat, like, you know, a demon, a medium demon. After you do this, Deadlock will seem a lot easier, and I recommend going for it. But it is optional to start your journey. After you beat these, you get a little bit closer where I am in the game. Right now, I'm in the game where I could beat, like, a medium demon in probably, like 700, probably like 500 attempts is my average attempt count for a medium demon. I beat one hard demon, which is 9 circles. I recommend just going for some medium demons. Try to find your own, you know, way to play on your own. Maybe get some. Once you get like better at the game, you might want to upgrade gear. Use bypass. Bypass is kind of like basically a hack that allows you to basically boost your FPS. Even if you don't have a gun at water. It might sound bad because it's like a hack, but it's just for people that can't really afford it or don't really want to spend money. So I think that's decent. Although I haven't really used bypass, I think I'm a 60 player. But after that, after you beat some medium demons, get some medium demons down and beat Deadlocked. I would just try to get all the main coins in the RobTop levels, and then I'll try going for map packs and gauntlets and play around with the game a little bit for fun. Always try to complete your daily chest, and you could interact with other people for maybe tips. You could also start building. All this stuff isn't really going to help you with the game, but building is a very fun thing and natural thing that occurs while playing the game. It helps you with your building skill, and it's just really good, you know, because you can publish levels that will be in the game for as long as it is until, like, RobTop deletes it, or maybe you delete it or something like that, or you lose your account, something like that. They'll just remain for a while, and I think I'm going to wrap this up. This is how to become a better player, number 1. I'm going to admit, this was very boring. I've been rambling for probably about 10 minutes with like a blank freaking Google screen. I'm so sorry. I bet no one is watching this video to hear me even say this because it was so boring that I clicked off immediately. But bye. I hope this helped you a little bit. Probably did that much because even I'm not that skilled, but bye.